Sometimes, you know, certain people makes you feel like you're crazy, but you're not crazy. Far from it, my gorgeous Aquarius, okay? In fact, you're extremely intelligent when it comes to you being intelligent in general, and when it comes to your spiritual intelligence. You know, there were specific people or a certain people in your life that have been trying to make you look like you are crazy, but you're most certainly not. And that there have been like kind of maybe certain dark things on your mind for quite a while now when it comes to the certain people in your life. And all I can say to you, I'm sorry. I don't mean to make you like paranoid or anything like that, but you were absolutely right, absolutely spot on, 100% with every single person in your life who have been, you know, going who has been like going against you, like literally, you know, for the last 2 or 3 years. It has been so difficult and so bad. And I've said this on so many occasions. You know, certain masks have fallen, you know, and when you realize what's behind those masks, when it comes to the specific people in your life who are meant to be number one to you, who are meant to be, you know, number one, these are meant to be people who you can trust to. And sadly, you realize that there is so much more behind this mask they were wearing all this time, all these years. Only now, my gorgeous Aquamarini, that became absolutely obvious. I spoke about this on several occasions because life for you hasn't been easy. The last couple of years have been absolutely tremendously difficult for you when it comes to every single stage of your life. You know, and now there is no other way of saying this. There is no other way of saying this, my gorgeous Aquamarini. You know your number in numerology, it's number 347. This means that you are going to find out and you are going to have a confirmation about the one specific person in your life. This particular person I do not like. This particular person I cannot stand, because this particular person was primarily responsible for lots of other people going against you. I do not like this person whatsoever. When I'm talking about other people going against you, I hope you're with me. It's to do with a certain people in your life who have been creating so many difficulties within the last couple of years. All this year, all these people have seen right in front of them all this time was just money, money, money. Almost like these people haven't got like any emotions whatsoever. And this particular, there is a one particular person, the one particular person who has been almost directing other people, and these other people haven't even realized this, that this bloody bastard is directing these people like kind of subconsciously to kind of think about you in a negative way. And almost like that particular person was kind of making you feel crazy and making you look crazy. You know, let me tell you something, that you are that particular one person. You were aware of all of them. You were aware of all these people, my gorgeous Aquamarini. But this particular person, you already did suspect about that one person who's also part of this group. Did suspect certain things about that particular person, like a lot is coming out of that particular person. Somebody not really nice inside at all. And you did have some kind of, you know, you did realize certain things about that particular person who is like really behind quite a lot when it comes to all this. Why? Because this particular bastard of a person is trying to make you look crazy just because that particular person is after something. That particular person is not honest. That particular person is dishonest. And that particular person is after something that's yours, after something that belongs to you. Okay? And you're going to find out, oh, I get really crazy here. You know, you're going to find out this. You're going to have a huge confirmation. And what you're going to find out, it's not going to be nice. You're going to find out about that particular, there is something it's going to happen and it's not going to be good. Maybe that not good thing which is going to happen has already taken place. It could have been that it taken place. I'm doing this reading before the beginning of September. And I strongly feel actually that this particular negative thing has also taken place, or it will take place before the beginning of September. And if it doesn't, it's going to happen at some point in September. But what's going to happen is that that particular person is going to do something bad. That particular person is going to do something bad. I'm sorry, I know this is confusing. It may happen before the month of September. Maybe it already happened. Or it's going to happen at the beginning of September. You're going to find out that bastard has done something really bad. You know, like something really bad, completely out of order. And it's not going to be obvious who has done this bad thing. Something kind of negative is going to happen, and it's not going to be obvious who has done it, but you will know, because you're highly intuitive. You're highly intuitive. You will know that this person is behind it. So something kind of bad and negative is going to happen, and that person is going to be responsible for it. And I think it's that person taking something or something like that that belongs to you again. And you have to be very smart when it comes to this. You have to be very, very smart, because now it's all going to boil down you against that particular person. You know, you have to use all your strengths. You have to use all your power. You have to let everybody know what you think that this person has done. You are literally kind of going ahead, like you against that particular person. You must not allow this person to put a darkness on your name. I don't know even if you say like this, to put a darkness on your name. Do you know what I mean? You must not allow this person to, because these other people are so easily manipulated by that particular bastard. For example, these other people have been easily manipulated by that particular person for a while, and you must not allow. You need to go against it. And this now means that you are going to, whether you like it or not, go around the people in your life, to the rest of the people. And although, yes, I know they haven't been nice. Yes, I know they've been all very childish. Yes, I know they've all been very selfish. Yes, I know they haven't seen anything apart from bloody money. There is more in this life. There is more in this world than just money. The money has got a power to bring the worst out in people. And sadly, this is the case here. This has been the case. But you're going to need to give your all and explain to these people, no matter who they are, no matter how bad they can be, you need to kind of somehow explain to them that this person has done what this person has done, but not to be as direct. If that makes sense, indirectly, you need to somehow prove your point to these people in your life. So you're not saying, oh, that person has done this, that person has done this, but somehow maybe some kind of evidence and things like that, and these people are going to get this. One of these people you can kind of trust more than you trust the rest of them, if that makes sense. One of them who is meant to be the closest to you, hallelujah, who is meant to be the closest to you, to that one you can trust the most. And I suggest you to start with that one, to try to explain to them what this person has done, because you don't want to end up like having these people thinking that you have done something you would have never done in the first place. So this person has taken something that belongs to you, or this person will take something major that belongs to you, and somehow I think that that person is going to play this demonic role of trying to blame you for something which you haven't done. You need to get your guard up, baby. You're extremely spiritual. You're going to have the whole like a spiritual team on your side, my gorgeous Aquamarini, because you haven't done this, what you maybe not necessarily you're going to be accused of, but you don't even want people to actually have this at the back of their mind, to be quite honest with you. So this is like kind of a very difficult, I mean, it's not really difficult, but it's more like, sadly, what you're going to find difficult is you trying to kind of talk to these people and explain to them this, because many of them are getting on your nerves as it is. But this is going to be important for all of you to kind of reconnect. And there is something brilliant which is actually going to come out of it. You are indeed going to be able to prove your point. You will be able to prove your point, my gorgeous Aquamarini, by the end of this month. You just need to take this very, very seriously. And there is something major which is going to come out of it in terms of finances. There is something life-changing going to come out of it in terms of finances. I am talking about a life-changing amount of finances here. Okay? So there is something huge going to come out of it in financial way when it comes to you, but you need to kind of take one step at a time. It's going to take the whole month of September. I mean, it's only 1 month, but the bottom line is that you are going to be able to turn the tables here. This is going to be a major turning point because this is going to lead towards all sorts of changes in your life. And these are going to be positive changes. This is going to be ridiculously important because it's bringing the whole new direction into your life you're not even thinking about right now. You're not even aware of right now. Sounds confusing, I know, but this is what this life is all about. This is what this life is all about. It is not all written in the stone. It is not, we don't know our life. Even if we are super psychic and super intuitive, there are going to be certain things which we are not going to be aware of, all of us, and they are there to surprise us. Why? Because we respond in a completely different way. We are unprepared, so therefore we haven't got a time to think about it. We haven't got a time to fall into that trap of over-analyzing where we just slow ourselves down unnecessarily until we go through certain things and until we learn like certain lessons. I can call them lessons, until we are able to reflect how we should actually reflect, my gorgeous Aquamarini. This has, all this has been like kind of draining your energy for so long. Your situation probably has been one of the most complex that I have been kind of dealing with when it comes to the readings. And this is going like, I mean, I'm sorry, but it's going like about a couple of years back. And you know what? It seems like the things are going to be resolved, and then it all goes back to the beginning, and then things seems to be like completely resolved. Then it's again back to the beginning. You've just been like kind of going backwards and forwards, but it's important. And also within on the 1st of September, it's to do with a plan, with an important plan, something you're planning to do, something you're planning to start. It's to do with the second stage. It's to do with the second stage of your life. It's to do with an ongoing plan, something that you want to do. Okay? And something that has been on your mind quite a lot, maybe within the last 6 or 7 months. But it's about you starting something, you doing something, you moving forward with your life majorly. But on the 1st of September, you are going to realize that you need to change that plan a little bit. You need to change that plan a little bit. You will realize that that plan is going to be obvious. It's something that you're working towards, and something that you will be able to start not just now, this moment in time, but a little bit later on. This is all part of the preparation, something you're planning to start. I really hope this makes sense. And you are going to realize that when it comes to you starting this, oh God, it's gonna sound wrong, but I don't know. It's what I see. You're gonna plan starting something, whatever you plan starting, whatever this plan is, you have to trust yourself only. I'm sorry. You can only trust yourself. Do you understand me? I'm sorry, this life can be bloody tough sometimes. But whatever you're trying to start here, it's not going to work out unless it's only your name on some kind of a paper. It needs to be your name. There is something you need to put in your name. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't care if it's your partner. if it's your lifelong partner, whatever it is, I don't care. Honestly, I'm sorry, but there is something that you're going to start here. You need to start, but it's not going to work out for you at all unless this particular thing is in your name only. If you can't make this particular thing on a document, on a paper, whatever, in your name only, then start something else. Start something different. And this time, make sure that this is in your name. No boyfriend, no girlfriends. I'm sorry, I know it sounds really tough, and this is only going to work out as long as this is in your name only. And I'm sorry, I haven't got anything against your partner, your husband, your wife, your best friend, whoever this is. I've got nothing against this person. But this is not going to work unless if it's only in your name, because otherwise it's not going to work out. My gorgeous aquamarine, this is very, very important. And I really hope you are going to take this very, very seriously. Whatever this is, this needs to be in your name only. You can share your life with anybody you want, my baby. You can do whatever you want. You can share your life with anybody you want. But energetically, to go so far, to put somebody else's name somewhere where only you should be when it comes to this, some kind of a plan. No, baby, no. And I really hope you're going to take this seriously, because it's very, very serious. If you cannot do this, then you're going to need to start something else, something like that, but different, but just in your name. Because otherwise, energetically, it's not going to work out. And it's all going to end up to be like an unnecessary frustration. But on a happier side, on a happier note, no, before I go on a happier note, you're also going to realize within the first few days, this month, this September, that somebody very precious to you is trying to do something, about to do something that you're going to freak out when you hear what they're trying to do. Somebody very close to you, somebody who you love, maybe you're an older person. Maybe this is your mother, if your mother is still alive. Maybe this is your father, if your father is still alive, or if you have them, maybe this is an older family member. But somebody's going to try. Somebody's gonna. Please, you need to be on top of this. This person is kind of not deluded, but this person is extremely intelligent, but very not very, how do I put it, not very perceptive when it comes to maybe being very smart when it's something suggested to them by people who they don't even know. So someone is going to suggest something to this precious person in your life, somebody very intelligent but can't see obvious things, sadly, sometimes. And this happens. And that particular person is going to fall for something really crazy, really stupid, really silly. And that person is about to do something that person will regret. And you are very clever, you are very open-minded, you're very clued up. So whoever comes to your mind when I'm talking about this, go and talk to them and see if they're planning to do something and something like that. I know it sounds really confusing, but please, because you can prevent them from something like completely irreversible. They have been misled. That person has been misled. And you're already aware of some kind of elements from before when this person was misled. So that's why I want you to go forward and help them out, my gorgeous aquamarini, please. And also now, on a happier note, I suppose this was a happier note. When you go forward and realize what this person is about to do, then you just scream a little bit and that person is going to stop, throw tantrum. No, throw tantrum, and that person is going to stop. You have to explain to them that what they're about to do is stupid, it's silly, it's crazy, and especially on top of all that is unnecessarily, and it's going to be irreversible for that person later on. So please, because you'll be very frustrated later on if you didn't do anything about it. You will be blaming yourself. And also, my gorgeous aquamarini, now on a happier note, within the first 7 days of September, you you are going to realize that you have had lots of responsibilities, that you are juggling lots of different responsibilities, and you're going to be thinking how you felt trapped, for a while. You will be thinking how you kind of felt trapped for a while, and then now this in itself is going to trigger something within you, because you are going to have a very interesting idea on the 8th of September. Sorry, in the first 7 days of September. Sorry, in the first 7 days of September, you're going to be thinking how entrapped you are and how certain things are difficult for you to do, because you ended up dealing with so much, and you need to protect yourself, and you need to protect your energy, of course, but then the difference is going to be that you are going to have some kind of realization, actually for the first time ever, how to deal with with a specific aspect of your life that has made your life so difficult, especially when it comes to you moving on and you moving forward. This particular problem has been preventing you from moving forward before. You wanted to move forward. It's to do with you making an important, crucial step, and things like that, but you weren't able to because you had all sorts of difficulties. So within the first 7 days of September, you are most certainly going to have this realization, and this realization is only going to come to you when you are like kind of having this moment. You will want to do something, and then you're going to feel like, oh, I feel trapped. I feel really trapped. I feel like I'm in this self-imposed prison. And then it's going to come to you. It's going to come to you, this idea, this realization, how you can actually move forward with your life. So this is important, because you are taking responsibility for your life right now, and also all this has been kind of making you feel kind of scared subconsciously to take action. So of course that this is going to kind of release this huge barrier in your life. So that's within the first 7 days of September. On the 8th of September, my gorgeous Aquamarini, oh my God, something very unusual is going to happen, something very unexpected it's going to happen. All I can say to you that you're going to be very keen and eager to go somewhere really specific, like you're going to be in a hurry to do something urgently, to go somewhere really specific. And then something is going to happen on the way there. You're going to end up somewhere completely different, or maybe on the way back, you're going to end up somewhere like it's going to happen in such a weird and such an unexpected and such a spontaneous and also such a magical and weird way. Something magical is going to seem about this day, like you're part of the different dimension. And wherever you end up, completely unexpectedly, on your way there or on your way back from you needing to do something urgently, is you are going to have some kind of a mental experience, like really crazy experience, and something really crazy but positive it's going to happen to you, and you're not going to believe this, and you are going to become aware of this, like kind of something is going to happen to you, and you're going to become aware of this very, very interesting possibility, something that you will want to do, something that you will want to try. You have to listen with your heart, my gorgeous Aquamarini. This is a lot to do with a new stage of your life, slowly but surely coming forward. But you need to open your mind in order to embrace the future. You need to understand that whichever possibility you're going to become aware of, you are already at that moment in time, something sacred is going to happen. Whether you like it or not, you're already going to start giving birth to something here. So that's why this is so important. This is important because it's going to start bringing this very colorful element into your life. But it's also going to start the process of healing. Oh, it's also going to start the process of healing. And this is why this is going to be so important, because after that, you're going to realize, oh my God, after the 8th of September, you're going to realize how much more energetic you feel. You're going to feel the energy you haven't felt in absolute ages. But you're also going to realize how much more you want to take care of yourself, how you want to protect your energy. And it's going to become absolutely evident for you. What do you need to do in order to kind of like heal your body body further. Maybe some of you will think about exercising. Maybe some of you will be thinking about a different change of diet. Maybe some of you are going to become aware of like what you are eating or taking that you shouldn't be doing. All this is going to come to you because you're also going to have a power you didn't have before in order to make this happen. Oh my God, what an amazing month. Trust me, there is always something protecting you in spiritual terms, in angelic terms, in karmic terms. All these years, my gorgeous Aquamarini, you were just giving so much of your love away. Yes, I know I've said this before, but all these years you were just giving your love away. And what you got in return is nothing. And it felt really bad for so long, but that doesn't mean that you're not watched from above. That doesn't mean that you are not going to have an ultimate help when it comes to the spirit world and things like that. It's going to be crazy, absolutely crazy. I mean, for example, already by the time you get to the 11th of September, on the 11th of September, you are going to have such an interesting and unusual sign. And this interesting and unusual sign is the direct result of all these energies. And this unusual sign is going to remind you of something really important you forgot to do. Something really important you forgot to do. And when you're reminded of that, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot about this. But you've been through so much. You were worrying so much. And it's natural to forget sometimes certain things in our lives, even if they're major, So don't blame yourself. Be happy that you are aware of it, that you became aware of it. The next date, my gorgeous Aquamarini, it's going to be on the 15th of September. On the 15th of September, you are going to have an important news from somebody who you feel ridiculously connected to. On the 15th of September, you are going to have an important news from somebody who you feel ridiculously connected to. This person is going to surprise you with this mind-blowing news, and you're going to feel so happy when this person tells you what they're going to tell you. Okay, and this person is somebody who you are ridiculously connected to, and that person is somehow connected to number 5, a number 15, or a number 5. Okay, and also when it comes to the 15th of September, you are going to have this like nostalgia day. Nostalgia. You will be thinking about your past. You will be thinking about your past. Something is going to trigger this. I think that you're going to see some kind of a picture, some kind of a photo. You're going to be reminded of your past. You're going to have these memories, and you're going to be very, very nostalgic. You're going to be thinking about a lot of things. But there is one particular person who is going to like pop up, pop forward. There is one specific person who's going to pop up when it comes to your past. This particular person, somebody nice, somebody beautiful, somebody gorgeous, in your eyes, in your mind. And through this person is going to play such a sacred role. Because of this person, you will know that it's time to act now when it comes to you understanding clearly that you're going to need to have an important conversation and perhaps an important collaboration with a few different people in your life. So this is going to remind you that it's important to do this, and it's going to remind you that you need to do that within the next 3 days after this moment in time. Okay? Important. The next date, my gorgeous Aquamarini, it's going to be on the 20th of September. On the 20th of September, something unexpected is going to happen, and it's going to be horrible. No, I'm joking. Something unexpected is going to happen on the 20th of September. You don't want more, oh, horrible, oh, dark or negative. No, baby, no. On the 20th of September, such a nice little surprise, baby. I don't know why I'm holding my hand like this, honestly. Yeah, that's because I'm worried that I'm going to like damage my plants or something like that. Look at that baby growing here. Look, that's the one behind. So beautiful. Anyway, so on the 20th of September, something unexpected is going to happen. but it's going to be brilliant. This is really going to surprise you. Nice little surprise. The beginning of an end of some kind of a problem. You will realize that the some kind of problem is slowly but surely now coming towards an end. It's not going to be a complete end, but it's brilliant. It's finally, things are going to start resolving themselves here. You know why? Because this is a lot to do with you being so happy. Oh my God, you're gonna feel like, oh, thank God. You're gonna feel so happy. You're gonna feel like so happy that the way I can describe this is like your dream, like this. It's part of your dream, honestly. This is like a part of your dream here. That's how I can describe this, that some kind of problem is slowly but surely going to start coming to an end, and the fact that this is going to surprise you, it's going to be even better. This is going to awaken you. This is going to awaken your spirit. This is, you need to understand, and now it's time to lead the way, my gorgeous aquamarini. Light your own path. There are gonna be two paths ahead. There are gonna be two paths ahead. You choose the path. You will know which path you're going to choose. You will know which path you need to go on. You will know which path do you need to choose. The path where it's going to be clearly obvious for you to move forward with an open mind. You choose the path which you will know you need to open your mind in order to move forward with, okay? And at that moment you will know which one it is, trust me. And at that moment in time, balance is about to be restored indeed. And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Now, after this moment in time, you are going to start coming out of yourself. You are going to feel so good. I mean, the strength you're going to have, this confidence you are going to have. You're going to, honestly, this is marking the stage of your life where you are going to start living again. A beautiful, a gorgeous, enormous light at the end of the tunnel. Such a big light at the end of the tunnel. I haven't seen like this, like, so, my God, so major. So this is going to be something big. I mean, come on. Already by the time you get to the 23rd of September, oh my goodness, you are, I know that this is going to sound really weird to most of you. But by the time you get to the 23rd of September, as I said, this is going to sound really bizarre, but, it's, you are just, it's about you activating yourself by creating sacred space. On the 23rd of September, you are going to activate yourself like never before, because you are going to see the full extent of how much you creating some kind of a sacred space for you, what an impact on your life this is going to have. This is important. This is important. Whatever this is, for every single one of us, it is ever so significant to live our lives the way we want to live. We are also similar. We are also different as well. Every single one of us has got something unusual or something different that we enjoy in terms of, like, when something has a really beautiful spiritual impact on us. Maybe it's like you will be doing gardening. Maybe you have a big garden and you're going to plant lots of trees or something. That's the first thing that comes to me. Maybe you will, it really depends, but it's about you kind of being aware of this, you creating this sacred space. And you're going to have this moment where you're going to really enjoy yourself within this sacred space. This in itself is going to show you the way in its own way, because it's going to empower you. And that in itself, my gorgeous aquamarini, is going to really be ever so important when it comes to you. This empowerment, it's important when it comes to you manifesting your dreams, when it comes to you igniting courage in general, when it comes to you being in the flow. Absolutely beautiful indeed. The next important date, it's going to be on the 26th of September. On the 26th of September, you see, you just really need to think about bringing balance into your life. You need to think about bringing balance into your life. Do something, reward yourself, do something good, take a little break, take a little holiday. Do something if you possibly can do. Reward yourself. Reward yourself. You know, I'm keep on screaming from the rooftops how important it is to keep on protecting our own energy. If we don't protect our own energy, things are gonna go wrong. Things are gonna go wrong. Things are gonna go down. We just lose this sense, you know, of what's important and what's not important. And instead of being in the flow and doing things that are meaningful for us and our lives, we tend to be stuck, you know, in an element that we just are not able to notice is just maybe so bad for us, purely because we need balance to be restored. And this is why this is so important. And I know you're gonna feel maybe, oh, like things are too much, and there is something a little bit stressful you're gonna be thinking about. Nothing major, nothing major. I think it's to do with a younger spirit or a younger person in your life. Oh, it's gonna be going through something a little bit silly or something like that, but nothing major. But it's enough to make you really stressed, bless your heart. So this is why I need you to understand that, you know, it's very important to actually try to think about how you can bring balance into your life, or you can just like try to take some time out if you possibly can, maybe couple of days, you know what I mean? But it's important. And also, there are going to be certain questions on your mind when it comes to that stressful situation you will be going through, when it comes to somebody else in your life. There are going to be certain questions on your mind, my gorgeous aquamarini. I don't know how to explain this, but there's the reason why you're going to feel stressed in the first place. There are going to be some questions on your mind that needs to do with that particular person, younger spirit or younger person, or maybe an older person with a younger spirit, but someone is going to be stressing you out here, not intentionally, but it's going to be on you to decide what that person will do or something like that. So it's going to be stressing you out, or you're going to need to deal with a certain problem, and there are going to be some answers you're going to have. Again, I know this is going to sound crazy, but in between now and the end of this month, you are going to have a ridiculously powerful connection with the divine. Ridiculously powerful connection with the divine. This is what you need to remember. Ask the divine to help you, okay? And trust the answers you're going to get. Just really, I know you're going to sound crazy, but just try. Whatever is bothering you, just ask loudly. Ask loudly, and the answers are going to come whether you believe it or not. You need to be open minded once again, because if you close your mind right now and you say that I'm crazy, well, you are the one who's going backwards instead of going forward. Just follow the light, my gorgeous aquamarini, and you're not going to be led astray. I really hope you're going to believe me this, but the divine is going to bring you some kind of an answers, which are going to come in form of like, it's just going to come to you in terms of an insight, or you're going to have a certain signs which you are indeed going to need to follow. Very, very important indeed. Okay. And also when it comes to like when it comes to like these answers that you are going to have, one of the realizations you are going to have also, my gorgeous aquamarine, is there is something you're going to need to finish. Again, there is something you are going to need to finish. That's an additional answer you're going to have. The next important date after that, is going to be the 27th of September. On the 27th of September, you are going to have like such a mind-blowing experience. You are going to have like a really significant life experience on the 27th of September. Okay? And this significant life experience you are going to have, you will realize that you immediately need to start making changes in your life. This is going to, my God, this is a lot to do with you having a really powerful and unexpected revelations as well. But it's going to lead towards you, you know, towards two important things. Number one, you will break free, you will liberate yourself. And number two, you will release old belief systems. This is so important when it comes to us moving forward with our lives. Okay? When it comes to us evolving when it comes to us evolving, my gorgeous aquamarini, you know, when it comes to us moving forward, when it comes to us moving on, this is all connected to it. Okay, the next important date, it's going to be on the 28th of September. On the 28th of September, you are going to have an incredible mind-blowing opportunity. On the 28th of September, you are going to have an incredible mind-blowing opportunity. You have to be strong, you have to be bold, you have to believe in yourself, because you can do this. Now it's time for action, even if it doesn't seem so. Okay, now it's time for action. This is a lot to do with your planning for the long term as well, when it comes to your life in general, but it's also to do with a fresh new start, when you need to trust yourself, and when you need to push your fears aside, and when you need to take a leap of faith. The next important date, my gorgeous aquamarini, it's going to be on the on the 30th of September. Sorry. The next important date is going to be on the 30th of September. You are going to have you're going to become aware of a sudden and an unexpected change in your life. Listen to me very carefully, because this is important. You're going to become aware of a sudden and an unexpected change. Sorry. Oops. You're going to become aware of a sudden and an unexpected change in your life. You know, you need to review your options very carefully. Do not rush with this whatsoever. Once you start reviewing your options, there is something you're going to realize you didn't realize before. And it's going to be ever so important when it comes to you standing up for yourselves and your beliefs. Okay, and this is going to lead towards sudden and unexpected progress as well, you know, and it's going to lead towards an end of delays in your life as well. It's going to lead towards an end of delays in your life as well. My God, within the next like about couple of weeks, seriously, you are going to have a big massive reason to celebrate because of this. Wow, what a month. So now, my gorgeous aquamarini, yeah, my microphone is on, hallelujah. Uh, Now I'm going to see what is going to happen to those of you in relationships. I'm just trying to choose which tarot cards I am going to use, which tarot cards here. This. So now, my gorgeous aquamarini, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you in relationships. Oh my God, your partner needs to chill out a little bit. Your partner is doing something that your partner shouldn't be doing. And this is before I even try this. Before I even take cards out. Your partner is doing something that they shouldn't be doing. I can't even take your partner seriously at the moment. Please don't get me wrong. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not being rude, I'm not being patronizing or anything, but there is something that your partner is doing, and they must not do this. There is something that they're taking, there is something maybe they're drinking, there is something that your partner is doing, and I don't like it. And I think you're aware of it. And if you're not aware of it now, you will become aware of it in September. And it's not about, I'm not saying your partner is cheating or something like that, God forbid. And I'm just saying, like, it's more like your partner is taking something or doing something that they shouldn't. I've seen this before, and your partner still didn't stop. If your partner carry on doing this, I'm afraid after this stage, after the end of this year, 2024, it's going to be super irreversible if your partner doesn't stop. So your partner still has a time to stop doing this, because after that, it may start affecting your partner really seriously. So I think if you love your partner, of course you do, then just try to do everything you can in order for your partner to stop this. And also, when it comes to those of you in relationships, ooh la la, you are indeed gonna make a really passionate move. You're gonna be kissing all day long. No, so I'm joking. You're gonna make a really passionate move. It's to do with an ongoing plan. It's to do with you just waiting for a green light when you can do something you've been talking about for so long, you've been preparing for. You've been thinking about, you've been dreaming about, you've been planning. Only now, at around the 21st of September, you are gonna make a first important step. And you're both so passionate about it. And there is something really specific you're going to do when it comes to starting this process, starting this progress. The reason why is because there are very interesting possibilities you're going to find out beforehand, something that you didn't know before. And this is really going to light the way. You know, this is going to make you feel excited, both of you, so much. And this is also marking an end of a very dark stage of both of your lives. And I'm not saying that it was all like dark and miserable, you couldn't find your way, but I'm saying that certain things have been affecting you to the point where you just couldn't move on with things that meant to you so much, to both of you. And this life is too bloody short, you know, it's too short, too short. So that's why you need to make the most of it. So this is brilliant. So now, my gorgeous aquamarini, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are single and ready to mingle. So those of you who are single and ready to mingle, listen, I'm not being funny, but you are going to come across some kind of a little bastard, okay? Those of you who are single and ready to mingle, I think that you're going to see someone who is very sexy. Hello. No, I'm joking. I think that you're going to see, I think, I'm just joking. I think you're going to see somebody who you really like, somebody who you really fancy, and then, you know, you're gonna make love. No, I'm joking. Now you're gonna see somebody who you really like. You're gonna see somebody who you really fancy, and you're gonna feel something about the person that you haven't felt before, or you haven't felt in a while. And you're gonna find this person really attractive, really smart, really mysterious, really sexy, really kind of, you know, this is somebody who has got a very unique energy, very specific energy, and there is so much going to be about so much going to be attractive about this person, but it is not somebody who I think you should take seriously. I'm sorry, you know, because I don't like this person whatsoever. It's somebody who is dishonest, somebody who is lying. I would just stay away from this person. Normally I would say, if you want to have some fun, have fun. That's absolutely fine, but this is not about just having fun, if you know what I mean. Stranger in the night, aquamarine in the morning. No, it's not only about fun. This is about, I would be very careful about this person, because this is somebody who is dishonest and somebody who could take, somebody who you cannot trust to. I'm sorry. So this is a very powerful indication and a warning that somebody is going to walk into your life. Don't get frustrated, don't get sad. It doesn't mean that nobody nice is going to walk into your life, but this is just a bit of a warning that you don't need this in your life now. You don't need some kind of a liar. You don't need some kind of like a person who would probably take from you or something like that. No, baby, no. This person has got a completely different face behind that bloody mask, that pretty little mask they're wearing. So please be like honest with yourself, because something is going to be telling you, no, baby, no. And to be quite honest with you, with this person, I would run away on miles. I wouldn't even take seriously in any way, shape, or form, you know. And also at the same time, look, there is something really major you're gonna start by the end of this month. You're gonna start going somewhere, or you're gonna start thinking about start going somewhere for the first time, or start to continue going somewhere where you haven't been for a while. There is some kind of new beginning you're going to have. There is some place or something where you're going to regularly be going and attending, and this is where you're going to meet somebody very, very special and very beautiful. Okay, you don't want to prevent this gorgeous person from coming just because you fell for some kind of a little bastard here. Do you know what I mean? So this is what you need to remember, because once you walk through those doors at the end of the month, where something new is going to start, something new is going to begin, this door is also going to bring a really beautiful person into your life, the real person who you're going to be able to connect to spiritually, mentally, and in so many different ways, like a like-minded soul, like-minded spirit I'm talking about. So now I'm just going to check what is going to happen to those of you who are single but not wanting to meet anybody. That's the new thing I'm talking about, because lots of people are like, oh, well, what if I'm single and I don't want to meet anybody? Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. I completely understand. So I just thought, like, yeah, that's true, actually. Let me just see. Look at that baby. Just came on top of my card. Oh, baby. This is for those of you who are single and not ready to meet somebody. You see, this month, and especially at around the 15th of this month, for those of you who are single and not ready to mingle, at around the 15th of this month, you see these babies keep on coming out. You are going to make a really important step and a really important move. This important step and a really important move is most certainly going to change your life. But that in itself is going to be consisting of you making an important compromise. This compromise is something you were stubborn about for so long. Bless your heart. Only the magical energy of the month of September is going to help you to come out of yourself, come out of your comfort zone, and to stop being stubborn about something, but to make some kind of a compromise. And compromise is to do with a life that no longer serves you anyway. This is going to lead towards such a beautiful celebration. And I can see that from that moment onwards, my God, you will be focusing on people in your life. You will be reconnecting with people in your life. And there is somebody who you haven't seen in absolute ages, some kind of blast from the past, who's going to make themselves known, who you're going to reconnect with. That particular person has got a very, very, very important message for you indeed. Okay, my gorgeous Aquamarini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. And now it's time for something really, really special. Now it's time, my gorgeous people, for something really, really beautiful. This brand new pendant I have in my store, I only have literally few of them. So once they're gone, they are gone. This gorgeous pendant I have, it's an absolutely stunning amethyst pendant. Okay, this is a white gold amethyst pendant, and I don't know if you can see it that well. It's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous amethyst pendant, it's in white gold, and it also has two diamonds on each side. Okay, I don't know how well this camera is actually focusing. This is a quite dainty but ever so beautiful pendant, amethyst pendant set in white gold with two little diamonds on each side. And yes, these diamonds are real diamonds, like this amethyst is a high quality amethyst as well. When it comes to this gorgeous white gold amethyst pendant with two diamonds, two little diamonds on each side, of course they're not huge, of course they're not massive, but you know, this also white gold pendant, and this is a sterling silver chain that this comes with. Yes. And also when it comes to amethyst, you know, amethyst is absolutely brilliant and a very powerful crystal in many different ways, because it does have a power to enhance our immune system. And also on top of that, it helps with anxiety, depression. It helps to clear mind. You know, it helps to wash away toxic thinking. but also it encourages sleep patterns, and at the same time it eases tension, because it's absolutely essential for spiritual balance in itself. When we wear amethyst, and we are in a relaxed state of mind, we have like all sorts of insights we wouldn't normally have. So amethyst is probably one of the most significant crystals you can actually get in terms of achieving such a perfect balance within our bodies, okay? And also, when it comes to diamonds, for example, my gorgeous people, diamonds are also having a spiritual effect and a spiritual impact on our body, because diamonds, on another hand, believe me or not, makes us fearless. What a mind-blowing combination this actually is. Not only this gorgeous pendant is just so beautiful, so gorgeous, but at the same time, it is ever so powerful. This is so gorgeous, like I cannot explain. As I said, I'm so excited, my God, about this pendant, because it's very, very gorgeous. But also, I only have, few of them. As I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Absolutely stunning, and a really, really unique little piece as well. I really hope you can see this. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it, and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be in one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it, and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be in one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. I'm so excited when it comes to this, my gorgeous people, because this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store, to be quite honest with you. This is a blue topaz bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, and it's not only like a genuine blue topaz, but this is also handmade. This absolutely gorgeous handmade bracelet. It's 10 millimeters wide, so that's quite wide if you know what I mean. And it's also 7.5 inches long, which is a standard bracelet size. What I find it absolutely stunning. Look at this. I find it absolutely stunning because the way this bracelet is made, the way it's designed, it's absolutely gorgeous. And also it's a genuine topaz, you know, and the blue topaz, it helps you to cultivate intuition. It helps with mental sharpness, for communication skills, and for self-assurance as well. So when it comes to confidence, this little bracelet, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but as I said, this bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store. And the fact that it's got a blue topaz and blue topaz crystal is just so powerful, especially when it comes to, you know, boosting our energy in general, when it comes to our communication skills, when it comes to our intuition. I mean, all these things are always leading us towards us coming out of our comfort zone. So when we wear this, we also at the same time we come out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to us having a progress in life. Honestly, my gorgeous people, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this actually is. Blue topaz. And let me tell you, on top of all that, blue topaz, it's quite rare. And I'm talking about a genuine blue topaz here, like a high quality blue topaz. This in itself, it's actually a very, very rare crystal. And it's not only extremely powerful, it's not only extremely beautiful, but it's also quite rare as well. Absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this is. My gorgeous people, I'm so excited about this bracelet, to be quite honest with you. And you know, if you buy this, you will see exactly what I was talking about, how beautiful this gorgeous bracelet is. And you know, when things are made handmade, you know, they have a completely different energy. You know, it's a completely different energy. It feels different. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose you can only know how it feels once you buy it. But it's absolutely beautiful. You know, it's the type of bracelet that everybody's going to notice. You know, it's just so striking, so gorgeous to look at. But then on another hand, it is ever so powerful because it kind of, you know, brings like tremendous impact into our lives just by wearing it. I mean, anything that increases our confidence, anything that's so positive and beneficial for our mental sharpness, anything that helps, you know, with our communication skills, and anything that helps with our self-assurance in general, we cannot possibly go wrong with, can we? Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Look at it again. It's stunning. So, my gorgeous people, if you would like to be the owner of this gorgeous bracelet, again, I haven't got that many of them in stock because they are handmade. You see what I mean? So, once they go, I suppose they will go. But at the same time, if you would like to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, then you will see that the link is going to be in the description below. Okay, the link is going to be in the description below this video. I also put the link in the card somewhere above me. They're going to be the link for it as well. But I'm also going to place the links on top of the comments. I will pin, you know, this bracelet on top of the comments, and you will see where you can actually buy this. Or on another hand, you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. You will see somewhere on the top this bracelet is going to be, because it's it's a brand new item in my store. But I really have to say, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And if you buy it, you will see exactly where was I coming from. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the details. The detail, is it focusing or not? the camera. Absolutely stunning. Okay.